Hello everybody and welcome to Magic and Musings. My name is Candice, and before we slow down and tune in and calm our nervous system and come into a place of centeredness and presence, just wanted to give you a little bit of a idea of what we're going to be exploring today. So there was a sense to do divine masculine, divine feminine reads. I'm not sure which one I'm starting with in this video. And so even though those concepts are being used and investigated, it's there's a need to explore this a little bit more for those that aren't aware. I'm not doing a read in about relationship necessarily. This is not about some of the ways people explore divine masculine and divine feminine, and I'm talking about like all the twin flame stuff. Like, this is not that. This is about if you think of the peace symbol, right, the yin and the yang, that is what, from my experience, from my perception, this is all perception, right? So it's coming into balance with those aspects of yourself. So the divine masculine, this is irrespective of gender. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine energies or aspects of us. So the divine masculine would be the logical or the doing, and it's referred to as yang, or divine feminine is yin. So that's the intuitive and the being. So with you, there's a need to say that you cannot have one without the other. Our existence is dependent on bringing those two parts of us, and this is, talking of dualistic concepts here, but essentially from an energetic perspective, it's bringing those two parts of us together. So really balancing those energies as opposed to just exploring or experiencing life from one aspect only. So for example, the majority of us, I would say, the majority of us have been conditioned to operate from the masculine aspect only, from the constant doing, from the logical, from the thinking, the decision making, the action taking, and we've not really explored the parts of us that are a little softer. So the nurturing and the being in spaciousness and exploring presence and stillness and taking care of ourselves, those sorts of things. So this is not about men and women or other. This is about those aspects of ourselves within us. So it's such a huge, I don't know, I feel like sometimes more can be said about it, but for the purpose of this read, I think I need to leave it there. Okay, let's come into a space of exploring our divine feminine by tuning in to, or just being present, just being with what is, being aware of what is happening real time right now in this moment. So if you are in a position to shut your eyes down and do this with me, then that is amazing. And I encourage this for every single person, just being in a space of really investigating yourself. Something wanted to be said, but I'm not getting that nudge now, so that's okay. Curious. It's literally like divine feminine happening right now. It's just like, just chill. All right, so if you're in a position to shut your eyes down, then the invitation is there. If not, you can skip ahead. I will put timestamps down. So if you could have your feet firmly on the ground. I would assume most of you are sitting down, so if you are, just leaning into the back of your body. So just leaning back and finding some space Taking some deep breaths. And really feeling the earth and the chair underneath you supporting you. Really leaning into that support. And with every exhale, just melting a little bit more. I like to use the analogy of a scoop of ice cream on a summer's day on the tarmac or on the road, just melting into the earth. I'm just getting a sense to do some shoulder rolls backwards. So if you want to lift up your shoulders, and as you bring it back down, just taking it to the back of your body. A lot of times we're operating from this forward, like this lean forward. We're moving in this direction, but we really do neglect the back part of our bodies. Inviting any sound that wants to come through. Just taking one more really deep breath in and out. Just checking in with your posture right now. Are you still leaning forward? Are you feeling into the back body? This is kind of illustrative of divine feminine energy. It's that patience, that pausing, the not having the need to react, just being a witness, and then operating from a state of presence and calm and balance. Okay, and when you're ready, take the time to slowly open your eyes and bringing your attention, your awareness back into the space. And if you feel so called to, just taking a look around into the space that you're in. This is a bit of a somatic practice that can encourage safety, embodied safety. So feeling safe within yourself. And usually this is done really, really slowly, but for the purpose of keeping this video as short as can possibly be, we're doing it at a little bit of a faster pace. Okay, so just noting that it's 8:36. Whether that means anything for anyone, I don't know, but I'll put that in the timestamp so that people who want to skip ahead, which I do not recommend. I do recommend going through the whole process. But, you know, that's just me, my perception and all of that. Yeah, go through the process and see how you feel. Let me know in the comments. So yeah, what should we start with first? Getting divine masculine. So again, this is irrespective of gender. This is just whatever energy you're feeling more resonant with right now, or an energy of like what you need to engage with to, you know, either get shit done, or at the time, this is a timeless reading, but at the time of this reading, it is Virgo season. So usually, you know, in springtime in Australia, so people usually tend to do a lot, you know, in terms of like clearing out. And that's also that's a feminine practice as well, is to clear out what's not necessarily aligned for us or what's not required anymore. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes through, but that is Some of you might be compelled to just tidy house, just get your house prepared for something. Some of you might be moving house even. So yeah, let's get curious. Let's see what's going on here. So I want to use the star codes deck because I absolutely love this deck, and I'm learning more and more about the depictions on these cards, which is fascinating. But let's just try and get an overall sense of, or a sense of the overall energy for divine masculines. Anyone leaning into divine masculine energy, divine masculine behaviors or patterns or actions or what have you. And it's interesting. I'm like super chatty, so that's kind of like, you know, sometimes that can be a masculine aspect. Oh goodness. Okay. All right. So what needs to be seen for the divine masculine energy? Anyone leaning into that aspect of themselves or wanting to explore more of the divine masculine within themselves? Okay. Let's get one more. What needs to be seen for the divine masculine collective? Okay, I said one more. Let's okay. Okay. So we've got Venus, beloved. We've got Gemini, cross-pollinate. And we've got Mercury, messages. It's interesting because divine Gemini has been coming up a lot lately. I'm pretty sure the last read that was done was strong Gemini energy. So I've actually been meaning to look up what that cross-pollinate means, because I have no idea. But generally, Gemini is an energy of networking, communicating. Okay. I said before, there's a very chatty, like a feeling very like this blah, 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 blah. What the fuck, mate? Generally, Gemini is a very chatty sign. They do tend to speak a lot. They tend to communicate a lot, and sometimes it can be a little bit, extra overwhelming. So I'm not too sure what that cross-pollinate means. I'll just have a quick squiz in the book. Or did I have a look at this before? Maybe not. So it says, words are at the heart of the issue you are facing, and not just any words, but real dialogue. If you feel tension in the situation, see what's blocking the lines of communication and open that aperture. Listen to the grapevine and cross-pollinate. Gather and share information. Bits of truth may float in on gossip. Explore social media, soundbites, and any other way to get the word out. Talk to people as if they were your siblings, true equals. So, yeah. And, oh, that didn't go there. And the card has bees on it, so, I don't know. Okay. Why is this energy so, it's like, there's this aspect of chattiness, but there's also this aspect of confusion. And it's interesting that it's said that words are at the heart of the matter, because you've got the Venus card, beloved. So there's a sense that this may be about love, actually. And then you also have the Mercury card, which talks of messages. So there's something here about communication. Perhaps as, you know, as I'm like feeling into this or exploring this energy, there is a like an inability to communicate effectively is what I'm getting. You know, like I'm trying to express to you what is coming through, but it's not reaching, it's not, yeah, it's just not coming out. So there's a sense that if this is about romance or love or even family, then we're struggling a little bit here with communicating what's deep on our hearts. And I'm just wondering, I think Mercury has gone back into retrograde. As I said, this is timeless, but I'm just trying to talk about some of these aspects. I'm pretty sure Mercury has gone back direct, but there is something about, and I don't know if you, so on these two cards, there's these two energies. So there's two bees and these two snakes, right? So this might be about two individuals, two energy forms, getting a little bit of a sensation, and it comes and goes, but it's sort of like on the top of my head going into the top of my left eye. That was just a silly reference to Left Eye, Left Eye Lopez. Someone here might love Lisa Left Eye Lopez or resonate with her in some way, might like rap music, or might love TLC or needs TLC. This is going in a very interesting direction here, people. I know I try not to read too much into these books, but I am curious about the Venus part of this. Yeah, symbolizes your heart, romance, and creative process. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be relationship. It could be talking about, you know, perhaps two people involved in some sort of creative process. The action is to soften, charm, and open the heart. So we're reading for divine masculine, so that kind of makes sense, especially if you're not balancing out the divine masculine and divine feminine aspects of yourself. Investigate how you can make the situation more beautiful, more fair, and lovely. Remember this Venetian truth. People are fascinated by those who find them fascinating. Yeah. I do not want to get into the books, but yeah, this could be, well and truly could be a love situation. Let's get some tarot to perhaps clarify some of this. If this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments below. Like, share, comment, do all things. Let me know if you like the divine feminine, divine masculine reads, as opposed to, you know, all the other stuff that's been done in this space. Cards are even struggling to shuffle today. I might just do one more. Okay. All right. Tell us about the Venus beloved. Clarify the Venus beloved. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups in reverse. Let's pull out all the cards. Let's get a card on the Gemini, cross-pollinate. Yeah, I'll pull the cards out and then we can have a chat about and Mercury. So we've just had Three of Cups clarify Gemini. Okay. So we've got Five of Cups in reverse to clarify the Venus. We've got Three of Cups to clarify Gemini. And we've got the Chariot in reverse to clarify Mercury messages. So this is telling a story of obvious. Well, I'm getting. There is a story of love here, and there's may have been some sort of sadness, some sort of guilt, some sort of regret about a, whether it be a love partnership or a creative project of some sort, like a passion project. Either this divine masculine, if this is you, and again, this is irrespective of gender. This is telling a story of someone moving on from that energy, from that feeling of loss and separation. There's like an acceptance of whatever it is that happened between you and, say, this energy, or what happened in this collaborative project. It's like you're letting go of something. There is Scorpio, Cancer energy here, strong Cancer energy. So either you have Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer in your chart, your Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, or someone that you're dealing with. And then we've got Three of Cups in the upright to clarify Gemini. So this is about friendship and celebrations and, good times, happy times. So like, yeah, so there is this sense of community and networking and, good, just general good times. Like there's something that's being celebrated here, but there's also about this communication story, this curious. I might have to pull another one for that one. And then we've got the Chariot in reverse for Mercury, which, is talking about slow movement or delays or Usually when the Chariot is in the upright, it's like either fast movement or movement forward. You've got some direction. So in the reverse, it's like there's doubt, there's no direction or lack of direction, and like uncertainty can be scattered energy too, which is curious because I'd asked before, like, is Mercury in direct? I feel like it is. So there may have been some realizations around whatever this is during Mercury in retrograde, because the Chariot reverse is giving of that. It's giving of like this uncertain energy, and Mercury in retrograde can also speak of like the past situations coming back up, or past behaviors coming back, past patterns coming back. Very curious. Let's pull some more tarot for specifically the Gemini and the Mercury. So, I mean, see what I mean? It's like it wants to be said, but it's not wanting to be said. So this is perhaps where the scattered energy is coming from. It's like there is this energy of wanting to communicate something, whether it be to like a group, whether it be to friends, whether it be to family, but for some reason you're unable to communicate this. Is it, I'm getting, it might be too soon. I don't know what that means. Is that about, okay, I want to ask first before I speak to that. Tell us more about this Five of Cups reverse. Got Nine of Swords in reverse. Devil in reverse. Yeah, so you're like whatever this whatever has transpired with this, let's go with the love theme here, because and if this isn't love, this may be a creative project or family situation or friend situation even. Just you know, like take it how it resonates, but it's going to be too confusing to try and speak to all those situations. Capricorn, and again Gemini energy with the Nine of Swords. So this is about this something being released. Like there's been a realization about this potential heart matter, and there's been like heavy overthinking about this. There's been just some anxiety, and now you're moving from that space. Like you've literally got 3 cards to confirm that, you know, you're releasing from this bondage of the situation, this attachment. You're like moving on from it, just accepting it is what it is. It is what it is. But, and then, yeah, you're focusing on, with the Page of Pentacles here, you're focusing on some ideas or opportunities that seem quite fresh. That's, I'm getting like giving you some sort of purpose or some sort of, I'm also getting distraction. It might also be a distraction. But, you know, Page of Pentacles can also speak of courage. So this might not have been an easy situation, but what's being shown here is you're stepping away from all that. Like you're stepping into this different energy. But you're also wanting to tell people about what you've experienced, and that's what was said before. Like it might be too soon to start expressing yourself, whether you want to express this to a person, because even though I've got the Three of Cups here, I've got these cards with the 2, so this the sense that, and even the Chariot, right, it's got the 2 sphinxes at the bottom. I would not be surprised if we get 2 of Cups coming out, or 2 of I don't know why I keep shuffling while I'm doing this, while I'm trying to express this, but we've got, again, six of Swords, and which is moving away, is like just leaving the situation behind. But then also the Four of Wands in reverse, which can speak of being, you know, like something being either unpreparedness or rushing something. Aries energy, and Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. Yeah, perhaps there's this, because these messages, or you're trying to express yourself, but there's either, yeah, like the scatteredness about it, inability to properly communicate what it is that's on your heart, or what it is that you've like gone through in the past. So yeah, there's a sense of patience here. Don't rush this process. Just be with, take it a step at a time, because from the looks of it, you've been through a lot, you know. There's been a lot. And I'm getting this tension in the upper back. So even like sometimes back things, I'm not quite certain about the upper back, but when the body's experiencing discomfort, justice, when the body's experiencing discomfort, it speaks of like support. And I've just had the Justice card come out, and that's Libra energy, and that speaks of, you know, things balancing out. Truth could be spoken. Maybe there's like wanting to tell, yeah, you're wanting to speak your truth about either the situation or your feelings in general. Excuse me. Okay, give me some more about this Three of Cups. We've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, there's this, just still getting this feeling of just being patient, just pulling back, or waiting even. And for some, you could be wanting to communicate your you know, your feelings, or what's going on, communicate what's on your heart, but there may be, let me just get one more on this Page of Wands. Page of Wands reverse. Like, because you're rushing this, you may be rushing this communication, and so it might come across as superficial. High Priestess in reverse, so it might come across as there's like hidden motives, or something that's like, as you're wanting to communicate, it might come across as being, you know, superficial, is coming through strong, like it's not clear as what's being wanting to be said, but there's confusion. Like, I'm getting that for sure, strong, not sure how to communicate, like we're not able to communicate clearly. Okay, let's get some more on the Mercury. We've got the Star, Aquarius energy. So, you know, you're in a space of wanting to heal either this, either you're wanting to heal this connection, or either you're wanting to heal the connection, or you're wanting to heal, there's something you're wanting to heal here. But it's coming up under messages. So it's you're wanting to heal the communication. Perhaps you're even just trying to, like, especially if this is like a friend situation, you're wanting to heal the friendship, the connection, the relationship. So, you know, maybe things may not have been great in the past. You know, either you could be moving away from this person specifically, or there's something that's been that you're walking away from, whether that be, you know, mental like just lack of clarity. What is going on here? One more on the Mercury and the star. One more for Mercury and the star. Okay, we've got 2. We've got 10 of Swords, again with the Gemini energy. And okay, strong Gemini, strong Cancer, strong Gemini and Cancer. So we've got 10 of Swords and the 3 of Cups again, right? So you're wanting to heal this friendship. You're wanting to heal this relationship, this connection, but you're afraid. You're feeling like it's hopeless. Like, is it something you did? Something about the past. Scorpio energy. I think we got Scorpio before too. Yeah, we've got 2 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups. And again, mother bleep. I need to have like automatic bleeping. I do tend to cuss a lot. We've got Chariot in reverse twice. We've got 3 of Cups twice. Yeah, you're afraid of rejection. This is something that's either been this might be like a old friendship, like a long friendship that's been around. Like this person is, or there's this energy of like nostalgia. This person has been around for a while, and something happened that, are you not wanting to move on from this? I mean, it's strange because there's this like straight up, all these cards, there's about 4 cards to speak about moving forward, right? But then there's this also sense of defeat. Someone is going down like memory lane. Yeah, like you're wanting to heal this connection, whether it be family, friends, like, you know, take it how it resonates for your situation. Someone's wanting, this energy is wanting to heal a relationship or connection of some sort, but they are in their feels, like just feeling a little bit hopeless, feeling defeated. And really, yeah, what is this upper back shit? Okay, I didn't take the book out the last time, but I do want to take it out now, because this is what needs to happen if I'm experiencing these sensations. Back, 42. That number has been quite significant also, number 42. 42. Upper back, carrying the world on your shoulders, feeling stressed and overwhelmed by all the things you have to do. Lack of trust, frequent worry, fear, negativity, perfectionism, and limitation. Feeling unsupported by life and people around you. Too much thinking. Yo. Okay. Yeah, so there's this, as I said before, there's this need to communicate either to, oh, for fuck's sake, this book. There's this need to communicate to someone, and yeah, you're just feeling like it's hopeless. There's no, what's the point? There's like this sense of defeat. Dear, oh dear. But if you don't speak your truth, like, how will you know? This is all perceived ideas here. Like, we've got the high priestess in reverse, you know, so there might be, you're not seeing it, you're not seeing the situation clearly. Queen of Pentacles. It's like focusing on what you already have, the foundations that you already have in terms of this connection. Like, focus on yeah, maybe take another look at that. Take another look at the foundations. Like, what, because with the Six of Cups here, like, what was it that how does this want to be said? Like, what, there's this like real scattered yeah, it's like not thinking straight. Focus on the this I'm going to invite you to take a pause here. I'm going to invite you to take a breath and to center. I feel is like a message here for some, to really center into yourself and not believe everything that your mind tells you. Not believe everything that, you know, we've got Three of Cups here twice. Not believe everything that other people, there might be external influence. I might pull something on that actually. Let's switch decks. What's the influence here? Is there any influences? The World. Sorry, Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, regardless, this is changes happening. Whether you, okay, my oh my, please let me know in the comments if this is your energy, if this is what you're like feeling right now, because regardless, things are changing. There's so much that wants to actually be expressed, but there's like you're holding back. And there's nothing wrong with holding back, especially if you're feeling that you're not able to properly communicate, like you're not properly able to express yourself, whether you do anything or not. So this has got to do with divine masculine, who wants to take action, who wants to make decisions. But if you're in this space, then there's an opportunity for you to really lean into the divine feminine aspects. Like, just understand or trust that things will work out the way it's going to work out. You know, it's either going to teach you something about yourself, or it's going to be an opportunity for renewal. I don't know why that was said, but Wheel of Fortune is like destiny, things changing, an opportunity, good luck even. So yeah, there's just this need to as you're healing this connection, just focus on the good times. Like, focus on the things that were stable in that connection. Think of the things that, or you might be in a space of thinking about like all the nostalgic things, you know, the the way you felt around this person, or the things that you've learned from this situation. Damn, have we been going for that long already? Oh well. Okay, let's see what else. Actually, before we do that, let's get some more clarity. Well, not clarity, we don't, yeah, I mean, get some more clarity, right? What do we need to do to get clarity? Just tune into space, tune into the divine feminine in you, within you. All right, what else do we need to know? Tell us more about this Venus beloved. Maybe even look at what in your chart, where your chart is in Venus, or where Venus is in your chart, I should say. Tell us more about Venus beloved. Okay, for some, it might have been like a relationship breakup or a divorce of some sort. And it doesn't necessarily mean like literal divorce. It could just mean an ending of a relationship. We've got move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. I don't usually do the bottom parts, just the top. But yeah, there's, you know, there's like wanting to move on, but then we've got confession. Someone has to tell you something, but this could be reversed as well. It's clear you're wanting to communicate to, I would say, this person, this energy. Water sign could be relevant. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Well, yeah, there was Scorpio here. There was Cancer here. Doesn't have to be. It could also just speak of those types of energies. You know, this is an emotional situation. Or you could have those in your chart as well. Tell us about the Gemini. We've got fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be the person you could be dealing with. Could be fire placements. There's or you want to communicate passionately, like there's something that you really want to. Oh my goodness, yeah, like all the cards just fell out, and it's like there's the sense of you wanting to rush and communicate, but yeah, not when this is the headspace. I would not recommend that personally. I mean, your life is your own, but tell us more about this Gemini energy. Cross-pollinate, communicate, intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Yeah, so that's probably where this fire energy is coming from. It's like this, you may be reminiscing on the intimate aspects of this relationship. You might have had some wonderful moments together, it's like strong chemistry. Fire signs all about chemistry. Manifest. We've got Mercury retrograde here. Yeah, I need to look that up. I'll put that in the episode breakdown if I figure when I look that up. I'm pretty sure it's done and dusted, but I will look that up for you. And then tell us about the Mercury messages. So, you know, for some, you're probably wanting, for some, there's this energy of manifesting this connection back, or a similar connection, or a commitment with, you know, either this person or, yeah, I'm not getting anything like new here. There's no, I'm not seeing any Ace of Cups or Aces. I'm not seeing any Knights specifically. Tell us more about Mercury. This could have been a contemplation during a Mercury in retrograde whenever you're seeing this. Ooh. We've got Earth sign that really wanted to be shown. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's also a need for really grounding, you know. The narcissist came out. The narcissist card came out. So, you know, someone here is, excuse me, not necessarily a narcissist, but how does that want to be portrayed here? Like, and the caution came out too. So maybe for some, there's a caution about a potential narcissist, or just narcissistic behavior that could have been in the past. Maybe, you know, exploring either yourself or someone else, how does that want to be expressed? They could just have narcissistic tendencies, like being a little bit manipulative, or let's get some more, one more. And then we've got date night. So someone's wanting to go on a date. Yeah, what is this caution narcissist about though? Ow, bloody effing hell. Oh gosh, tell me some more about this caution narcissist. Okay, Empress energy here. And so we've got the Empress and we've got the Seven of Wands. So and the Hermit in reverse. Empress energy speaks of creativity. That is like divine feminine personified. So either there's a divine feminine energy that is what the hell? Oh. Was that oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, there's like so much confusion here with us. The Seven of Wands as well, Leo energy. And the Queen of Cups. There may have been other people involved in this. Like, yeah, I'm getting that there's other people involved. Could be earth sign, could be fire sign, or water sign. That yeah, like maybe got in your ear about some things. Like there's the caution. So there's an energy of someone around you who may have or is not being completely honest about things. I don't feel like it's the same person. I'm feeling like it's some sort of interference, and this might be what is contributing to this confusion. Like you've created some sort of illusion or incorrect perception. Yeah. There's definitely, there's the moon card here. So, you know, deception speaks of deception. Things that are not, things that are not necessarily there. So there could be, you know, like a perceived tale or perceived belief or story about this person that you're dealing with or have dealt with. And that is what led to all of that, interesting. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that this person that's been in your ear or that has influenced in a way, can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They've been telling you a different story. There's a few. This queen, there's a few different people here showing up. Yeah, and that is why, you know, you're in just this confused headspace. This, you know, you may have been withdrawing yourself for the wrong reasons. Withdrawing yourself and isolating yourself based on illusion, perception. And we've got Four of Cups here. So yeah, you've been sitting with this shit for a minute, and it's like you've had people come across you, but you're not interested. Okay. Well, let's get some more. Okay, let's look ahead. What do we do now? What do we do? How do we come into, well, first off, whoever these people are, and look, when I say be aware of people in your energy, all I'm saying is just be discerning with any information that you come across, that people say. Like, the mind is a fucking powerful thing, and if someone perceives something to be a certain way, they can tell themselves that story so much to the point that it becomes a truth and it becomes a belief, but it might not be the actual way things are. So for example, like, say this person that's been in your ear says to you, that person over there is no good for you. They've done this, they've done that, they've been this, they've been, you know, all of, and I'm getting a really sharp pain in the top of my eye on the right hand side, which is the masculine side. So I'm getting like blinding you. They've tried to pull the wool over your eyes. Yeah, they could be telling you things about this person that's actually not true. It's just perception. And perceptions are very powerful things. Like, once someone believes something and they run with it, even if it's not true, like, yeah, it's fucking dangerous, man. So always just being open to your own discernment and just trusting yourself. But also, again, as I say that, it's like, again, what was wanting to be said after that was uttered was like, have discernment even with your own mind. You know, like really leaning into divine feminine. Okay. Let's get some advice or some guidance. I've got the manifestation card that's just popped out. Yeah, we know that. So yeah, maybe synchronicity. So keeping an eye out for either synchronicities, and I'm seeing 8s here in the top 2 cards. 8s can represent abundance, manifestation. There's something that was wanting to be said, but that's gone now. What did I just say? Abundance. Abundance. So if you watch the space a lot, you'll notice that I've halved these decks because it was getting just too hard to shuffle with a big fat deck. But also, I just don't resonate with those cards at the moment. Forgiveness. So yeah, you may need to forgive yourself about this. And look, the roles might be reversed. Like this might be you on the other side of this going, you know, you might be the person on the other side. So there's an energy of forgiveness is needed, either for yourself, for the other person, even the person that's deceived, you know, that's been putting ideas into your head. And I'm not saying that's the case. This might be just for someone. Let's get one more. And then they all come out. So we've got love. Oh, that's upside down. Love. Okay, pay attention. Healing. We've had the synchronicities card, right? And love is number 6. Healing is number 66. 6s can speak of balancing things out. Reciprocity. Intuition. And it's interesting because when I dropped the other deck, the card that popped up was intuition. And I was going to mention it, but I just left it. So yeah, just really being discerning with your own thought process, your own healing. Like, never mind anybody else. Just focus on yourself. And there's definitely an opportunity for new beginnings. Oh, I didn't see those ones. Yeah, something's finishing. Something is ending here. Whether that is a connection, the connection, or just your narratives about it, like your perceptions about it. And we've got spirituality. So you could be leaning into a space of that divine feminine energy of really just softening and just allowing everything to be, and not creating any more stories or layering any more narratives on top of that. I might... Oh dear. Okay. I just love these decks, man. Fun. I've got probably 14 on my wish list at the moment. I'm just like, calm the fuck down. Otherwise, these readings will end up being 2 hours long. Okay, let's just get a couple from this deck. Okay, any messages for the Divine Masculine Collective? I pull out a healing card as well, just to finish off the messages for the Divine Masculines. Right. Be flexible. Deep knowing. Clean it up. We said that at the very start, you know, just orphaned. So we're overthinking for sure. Exchanging gifts. So that, you know, that is also, I don't know. This doesn't have to be literal physical gifts. It could just be you'll be receiving some sort of deep knowing about the situation when you get into a process of really clearing things in whichever way that whichever way that's currently resonating for you. In bottom of the deck, we've got new life. So, you know, whatever that looks like, whether that looks like you just persevering and moving forward and doing your thing, focusing on, there was something about that, just focusing on your goals, not even goals, but just focusing on your journey, like really, healing. Yeah, focusing on your healing journey, whatever that looks like. Okay, I'm just going to pull one more from the Matt Kahn healing deck. And then we shall leave it there. Well and truly over an hour. It doesn't really matter, folks, you know. Because this is the reason I'm on YouTube and not on Instagram. So we can do nice, in-depth readings for people who need it. You know, there's a place for all that, and it's not here. So, well, not for me, this experience anyway. This journey of doing cards. See what I mean? That's like super chatty in certain areas, like super chatty energy, and then other times it's like when it comes to wanting to speak about this connection, it's just like, ugh. You know, nothing's coming through. So yeah, just focus on yourself. Okay, messages for the Divine Masculine. Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't have happened any other way. Yeah, so that's the, you know, the acceptance. It's just it happened that way. There were lessons that needed to be learned. What's the other card that we had around that? Oh, we had the world. Was it the world? Tell you, I need a bigger table. Yeah, it was the world card. So that's, you know, this was meant to happen. There was no way you were going to be able to avoid this. There was something that needed to be learned through this process about yourself and life in general. Integrating the ego. And it says, everything is for me, not against me. So, you know, that's just understanding and realizing that the ego is part of who we are. We're not all these separate aspects. We're one. There's just this. I said one card, didn't I? And now I'm down like up to 3. Whatever, man. How about we give our Divine Masculines one more card? Acknowledging apprehension. And it says, when it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. That is a bloody awesome card to finish off with, because it's like this energy, this scattered energy of uncertainty. So if you're not sure of how to communicate, or if it's coming out in a way that's like, then maybe just put a pause on it. There's nothing wrong with putting a pause on it. I think, and I speak for this is how I think sometimes Divine Masculines can operate when it's in the, they say, like, they refer to it as a wounded Divine Masculine, or just the shadow aspect of Divine Masculine. It's just rushing. It's just wanting to get shit done, wanting to rush. But, you know, what this is saying is just really acknowledging the places that need time, that need space. And, you know, if it's meant for you, it'll be for you. That much we know with that world card. Pretty sure it was the world card. God, they're like all over the place now. Anyway, doesn't matter. So there you have it, my beautiful friends, Divine Masculine energy, whoever's tuning into this. Yeah, just take your time. It's all going to work out. There's definitely lessons that need to be learned. You're going to learn more about yourself through this process if you just take just slow down. Just slow it down a little bit. As I said, what's meant for you will be for you. Time is a concept. It is absolutely irrelevant. Yeah, time is a concept that really fucks with us. Really can fuck with us. Anyway, my friends, that is it. I need to let you be now. But thank you so much for watching. If this resonated at all, please let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll get the other, any other videos that are recorded. And also, I'm probably going to do the Divine Feminine next if I've got time to do that. So, you'll be notified of that. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm rambling. Gemini energy. Bye, my friends.